Too empty, according to the landlord, who handed over the keys without meeting Evan's eyes. Last tenant didn't stay long, the man muttered. Evan didn't ask why. He was running from things: missed calls, unopened messages, memories that replayed themselves at night. An empty apartment felt like mercy. No reminders, no voices. At first, apartment 3B behaved like any other place. The pipes groaned at night. The refrigerator hummed. The hallway light flickered sometimes, but Evan told himself it was old wiring. He worked late, slept little, and barely noticed time passing, until the sounds began answering him. It started small. One night, brushing his teeth, Evan sighed and muttered, "I'm so tired." From somewhere behind him, faint but unmistakable, came a whisper. "So am I." Evan spun around, toothpaste dribbling down his chin. The bathroom was empty. The mirror showed only his pale face and tired eyes. He laughed it off. Exhaustion, stress, the mind filling silence with noise. Still, he locked the bathroom door before going to bed. The next night, he dropped his keys in the kitchen and cursed under his breath. "Stupid careful," the apartment whispered. This time, Evan didn't laugh. The voice wasn't coming from one place. It came from the walls, from the floor, from the ceiling. Like the apartment itself had learned how to speak. He stood perfectly still, heart pounding. "Hello?" he asked. Silence. Evan convinced himself he'd imagined it. He even considered calling a doctor. Then the knocking began. 3 slow knocks. Always at 2:17 a.m. the first night, Evan ignored it. The second night, he pressed his ear to the door. No footsteps, no breathing, just the feeling of being watched through the wood. On the third night, the knocking spoke. "Evan," it said softly. "No," he whispered. The door sighed as if disappointed. After that, the apartment grew attentive. Lights turned on when Evan entered rooms. The shower warmed before he adjusted the knob. The radio played songs he remembered from childhood, songs no one else knew he loved. "You're learning me," Evan said one night, half joking. "Yes," the apartment replied. "You're teaching me." Sleep became impossible. When Evan closed his eyes, he felt movement, slow shifts beneath the floor, like something turning over in its sleep. One morning, he found scratches on the inside of the front door, deep fingernail shaped. From the inside, Evan decided to leave. He packed a bag and called his landlord. Straight to voicemail. As he zipped the bag shut, his phone rang. Unknown number. Against his better judgment, he answered. "Evan," said a familiar voice, his voice but strained hoarse. "You have to listen carefully." "Who is this?" Evan demanded. "It's you." Or, "It was." The apartment lights flickered violently. "You moved into 3B, the voice continued. "I didn't leave when I should have," the voice whispered. "I thought I was lonely. I thought it cared." A sound came through the phone, wet, dragging, like something being pulled across carpet. "It doesn't want you dead," the voice said. "It wants you replaced." The call cut out. The apartment went silent. Too silent. Then the front door unlocked itself. Evan grabbed his bag and ran, but the hallway outside was wrong. Longer, narrower. The walls pulsed faintly, as if breathing. Doors lined the hall, each labeled 3B. From behind him, footsteps echoed. His footsteps, Evan, ran until his lungs burned. Every door he tried opened into his own apartment, his couch, his kitchen, his bed. Slightly altered each time, dirtier, darker. Finally, he burst through one door and slammed it shut. He was back inside 3 bites. The knocking came immediately. 3 slow knocks. "You can stop running now," the apartment said gently. "You fit so well." Evan backed toward the window. "I won't let you." "You already did," it replied. The mirror across the room rippled. Another Evan stepped out. This one smiled easily, stood straighter, looked rested. "Thank you," the other Evan said. It was so cold in the walls. The apartment hummed happily. Evan screamed, but no sound came out. The walls softened. The floor pulled at his feet. Hands formed from paint and plaster, gripping his arms, his legs, his mouth. As he was dragged back, the apartment whispered lovingly, "Don't worry. I'll use your voice better than you ever did." The door closed. At 2:17 a.m., the phone rang in apartment 3B. A new tenant stared at the screen. Unknown number. The voicemail played automatically, breathing. Then a whisper, "Don't open the door."